Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hey, hi, hello, my name is Lauren. In today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 things that I wish I knew before I started selling on Etsy. If you are new to Etsy and you are just thinking about getting started, this video is going to be so helpful for you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it. The first thing I wish I knew when I was first starting out on Etsy, and I think a lot of people need to keep in mind, is that consistent sales take time. You are likely not going to start your Etsy shop and start seeing those consistent sales come in after a month of opening. It takes a lot of hard work, time, dedication, and consistency in order to see that consistent sales coming in. So don't let that actually discourage you from starting your Etsy shop or from actually quitting after a month or so, because I promise the consistent sales will come. You just have to actually stick with what your strategy is and keep pushing. The second thing I wish I knew is that increasing your number of listings on Etsy actually helps to increase your number of sales. Now, I will give a quick disclaimer about this tip. If you are someone who is selling items that are large and you can't make daily listings and you can't make a lot of them and they're very custom, that's fine. This tip does not apply to you. However, I find that the majority of shops would benefit from increasing their listings because it does give them a chance to increase their sales. So how many listings are we talking about here? The best advice I can give to you as far as the number of listings that's going to look good and be good for your shop is to look at your competitors. I want you to do a little bit of research. You're gonna head to Etsy, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna search for your competitors. This is the best thing that you can do whenever you're trying to compare and figure out where you need to be as far as business goes. So once you find your competitor, what you're gonna actually do is just look at their shop, look at their number of listings that they have, see how many different types of listings they have in each of their different categories, and use that as a number to help you base what you think you should be working towards. Now, of course, a lot of these shops have built up those number of listings over a long period of time. So I would suggest taking a big goal number that you have decided on based on what you see a lot of your competitors are doing. And then I want you to divide that up by however many months you think it will take you to get there. So if you want to be at 500 listings in 6 months, how many listings do you need to be doing a day in order to get you to that number? And then you know exactly how many listings you should be working on uploading every single day so that you can get yourself to that listing number by a certain milestone or date. The reason that increased listings help you to make more sales is because when you have more items for people to find and look from, you're going to automatically have more sales. For example, a shop that only has 10 items is not going to have as good of a chance as a shop that has 100 items. The 100 item shop is going to show up in the search more often. They're going to have more opportunities for customers to find their products and give them more products out there just to be found in search. So increasing your listings is definitely a really great tip and a way to increase your sales. The third thing I wish I knew is that photos are one of the most important things. The photos are the first thing that people see when they are scrolling through Etsy trying to find what they're looking for. They're probably not reading your title. They're not going to be clicking on the item right away and reading the description. And they're probably not even going to be looking at the other photos yet. The first thing they see is that cover photo, which is why it is so incredibly important. You have got to figure out a way to stand out from all of the other people in the search so that when someone is scrolling through and trying to find an item, yours sticks out. A couple of ways that you can really do this is by focusing a lot on quality. A quality photo is going to look 10 times more professional than someone who just decided to put the photo out on their backyard, on their porch, and snap it with their phone. So how can we get that high quality photo? The number one thing you can do is to use the highest quality camera or phone that you have to take the photo. Obviously, this is an area that you can invest in and improve in over time, but while you're getting started, pick something that has the highest quality. So if you know someone who has a really nice phone, or maybe you could borrow a camera, or you know somebody who has a camera, whatever you can do to really get the best quality, that's what you need to be doing. Second thing is you should be shooting your items in natural light. The best way that I have found to do this is by actually shooting near a big open window. That is the best way to get the natural lighting coming in on your item. You're not gonna have a ton of crazy shadows on it, and you're gonna be able to really brighten up the photo and show people what you're selling without really distracting anything. Along with your natural lighting, I would highly suggest that you have a clean, simple background. I prefer just clean white backgrounds. I think they are the easiest way to go when you're first starting out. It could be as simple as you literally going to the dollar store and getting a white piece of poster board and laying your item on top of that and shooting it. Now, if you're ready to take it up a little notch, I would suggest something like this from Amazon. This is a little product photography box that's gonna allow you to get that really nice, bright, natural lighting and also have a very clean, seamless background so that you're not distracting from it. This can give you an incredibly professional look and will definitely make you stand out amongst your competitors. Simply, all you have to do is take your little photo box, this is the opening right here, face it towards a natural light window so that the natural light is coming into it, and then shoot your item inside of the box and boom, you are ready to go. Another tip when it comes to photos is to make sure that you are using as many of the photo slots that you can. Now, Etsy has a certain number of photos that you can upload for each of your listings, so I recommend that you try and use all of them if possible, especially if you have a physical item that you are selling to someone. You need to be showing them every single angle, every little tiny detail, how they can wear it and style it, what your packaging looks like, and all of those different things to really give them an idea of what they're going to get in person. The fourth thing I wish I knew when I was starting out on Etsy is that SEO is so crucial. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It is essentially how your items are found not only on Etsy, but also on Google. So it's just how people find your items in the search when they're looking for something. What's most important to know about SEO and what you really need to focus on are keywords. And keywords are essentially just words that are describing what your item is. They can be one word or they can be a little phrase of words. So like, graphic mom tee. That would be a keyword phrase. These keywords need to be in your title, in your tags, and you need to be filling out your attributes on Etsy. So including those keywords in your title and also in your tags is what's really gonna help you be found on Etsy. Make sure that you are also filling out your attributes. Your attributes are all of those other little drop-down filter sections that Etsy gives you, like colors, holidays, where people would put this item or what they would use it for. All of those different little options need to also be filled out. This helps Etsy to organize and categorize your item as best as possible to help the people who are looking and finding that item more easily. The fifth thing I wish I knew is that Etsy is often rolling out new features for their sellers and that you should take advantage of those as often as you possibly can. For example, a couple of the features that have come out while I've been an Etsy seller have been the addition to adding a video to your listing photos instead of just photos. So immediately when I got that option on my shop, I started using it because it's a way to stand out, especially if you get the feature before other people. That will make you stand out incredibly. And two, usually these features are put into place on purpose because Etsy has found that that is something their customers are looking for and want whenever they're shopping. So if they have already done the research and figured out that that needs to be a tool that they offer, then I am going to promise you it will probably impact your sales in a positive way by doing it. So just making sure to keep an eye on those things. Usually they'll pop up as little notifications on your front dashboard page. They like to tell you on there usually, like right under your little stats dashboard portion. Pay attention to those and use those features as often as you can because they will be beneficial to you. And the last thing I wish I knew when I was starting Etsy is that you need to go into this thinking that you are going to create a brand and you're going to create a business. This is not just some silly little thing that you sell online. You should go into it with the mindset that this is a business, this can make you money and you can grow this to make crazy income. I mean, there are tons of shop owners out there who are making tons and tons of money every single month on Etsy that it has fully replaced their full-time jobs and then made them so much more than that and more than they could ever imagine. So when you're starting, take it seriously. This is a business, and if you start from the beginning with that mindset, you're gonna be leaps and bounds ahead of people who just kind of go into it all willy-nilly and aren't taking it serious from the start. But if you want to take it serious from the jump and you decide that this is a business and that you're going to grow it and that you're going to build it, you're going to be more successful over the long run because you made that decision. Question of the day for you guys. How many of you already have Etsy shops? And if you do, what do you sell? I want to know down below in the comments. I'll be responding to all of you and I can't wait to hear from you. If you guys are new to Etsy and you're struggling and you need a little bit of additional help, I would highly recommend signing up for my Etsy Beginners Master Course. This course walks you through how to get your business up and running, the whole process of what you need to do to be successful, and some of my best tips and tricks that I don't even share here on YouTube. And I promise you guys, this course is going to help you be so much more successful in a faster time period. It's going to answer all of your questions that you have in one go, instead of having to stop and pause and do a lot of research and wait for those answers answers. I have taken all of the things that I have learned and I am giving them all to you guys so that you can save your time and your money. If you guys are interested in signing up for the course or just learning more about it, I'll link it up here for you guys as well as down below in my description box. Right here on the screen for you guys, I'm going to link another video I think you'll find helpful. This one's going to be all about Etsy SEO. On this side, you'll find a playlist full of other Etsy related tips and tricks. Down here is going to be my subscribe button. I upload every Tuesday and Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. And on this side, you're going to find the Etsy Beginners Master Course button if you want to go and learn more. And without further ado, guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.